Foreign policy is key of every state. But, I said in that last semester, okay, you're serious now. I said, what you get from foreign policy is dependent on your skill. Skill is what differentiates states. The foreign policy that's available to Nigeria is the one that's available to America and the rest of them. What separates them, one country from the other, what separates states, that you say one is powerful, one is good, one is the skill. The way you see people saying they want to japa to America, you probably think America is heaven. Now, once you get to America, you don't work, you just start eating every day. Exactly. Now, they've used their foreign policy to paint that picture that their country is that El Dorado, that their country is the best in the world. There is no day that they don't commit murder in America. There is no single, every day people die in America. And they are not normal killing. It was a case of one boy that went to kill the father and the mother recently, just killed them. Then tried to kill the grandma. Things that there is the one of 10-year-old boy that went to kill the teacher. I think the teacher scolded him, he was angry, so just went on to get gone. I said, but the point is, if they give you the option of going to North Korea or America, which one would you pick? Exactly. Despite the fact that you don't ever hear of murder in North Korea, they have the lowest. The point is, America tries to silence it, but then the man just gave us a number, 40, and yet you still want to sell everything you have to go there. My point is, foreign policy is a tool, is a skill. And America has been using it so effectively that everything good at all will ascribe it to America. China, Russia, they've never killed any member of your family. None, not one member of your family have they actually. But then you rate America better than these two countries. You don't ever say you want to japa to China or japa to Russia at all. What you keep picking consistently is either America or Britain, or I don't know why people love that thing called Canada. Yes, you keep picking those three countries as if, no, they don't have sick people, they don't have poor people. And at a point, I read Nigerians were sleeping at the graveyard or something like that, cemetery, because of the accommodation issue. But you still see people saying they prefer to go there and stay than to stay in your own 2-bedroom flat in Nigeria. Now, my point is, that is what you call, Nigeria is heavily indebted now, presently. Of course, Tinubu still wants to borrow money from IMF. They've even agreed to give him that money. So, no, that's not where I'm going to. No. Not that, why should they give him? No, that's not even where I'm going to. The most indebted country in the world is America. Yeah, exactly, be shocked. America, they are the most indebted country in the world. Trillions of dollars that they owe to China. But scale again. See, you just don't appreciate this thing called the foreign policy. They are the most indebted. Dama owes money. Dangote. I don't know if you are aware that it's not just Nigeria. He owes bank money that he services his debt. But the difference is the scale he deploys into that money, what he uses the money for. That is why you don't rate him as a poor person. And that's why they said there is no country in the world that can develop without borrowing money. That it's impossible. Every country in the world, they borrow money. The difference is what the skill now, what you do with the money that you've borrowed. That is the difference. America is the most indebted, but then the way they use their skill, they still dash people money, they borrow people money, they give people free visa, that they call green card, they do scholarship. It will even enter into your mind, but I thought these people, they are owing China money. So skill matters. That is why America is a superpower today. That is why America can deal with every other country. Even if they are owing them money, they deal with them. They don't care. The way they've deployed the dollar now, they've made you realize that without the dollar, your economy will not exist. Which is what BRICS is trying to do to break, but they've not succeeded in breaking that thing. They've been trying now. Tinubu tried, with Dangote, that they should be buying that thing in Naira, the crude oil. So what exactly is that skill that the Americans have been displaying that has been working for them right from their inception, from the beginning down till now? They are still making there to be the preeminent nation in the world. Now they call that thing Americans exceptionalism. American exceptionalism. Americans have that mentality that they are exceptional. They are different from everybody. They are unique. In fact, when God created Garden of Eden, they were there. The Americans have that exceptionalism, that they are unique, that they are. So I said is exceptionalism. Before I leave that, I wanted to use one example. Yes, what is so special about the American passport? American passport now, there's a way they handle it internationally with respect. They don't give Nigerian passport that respect. You people have no respect for Nigeria. There's a way they handle that. Every immigration all over the world, there's a way they handle that thing. To me, it is just paper, but they've infused that thing with a new life in itself. See, that is the point. So it's Nigeria devil's own country. But that's what they say. They say God's own country, God's own country. That is the point. That's how they've used their foreign policy to develop skill. Yes, listen to that. So other countries are what? Satan's country. So they believe that they are exceptional. They believe that they are exceptional. And that's why last week we call it greatest last white. We didn't say great or greater, greatest. So others we've left them with great and greater. We are the greatest. That is how we see ourselves. Can I continue? That image matters. If Dangote wants to borrow money from you, there is a way we'll say it that you give him joyfully. Compared to if somebody, your local government area wants to borrow money from you. You are not getting it now. I used the word at the beginning. I said America is one of the most indebted countries in the world. America borrows, but they borrow with skill. That I'm borrowing money from you, you should be happy. Consider it a privilege. Exactly. Compared to police now. No. If you don't want to give, there are others I'll give. Without your poverty, say you should borrow rich man money. You are complaining. Don't you know I'm bringing you to the limelight? America believes that they're exceptional. Everything that they are doing, they are special. Yes, that's exceptionalism. Now, that exceptionalism has permeated their existence within the international community. That is why they believe that they are above the world. Till today, America believes that they are above. There are two rules, one for the world and one for America. It's not the same rule that we all engage. Yes, there are two rules. Now, see, there is what they call preemptive killing. Preemptive killing is what Israel is now doing. That is, you kill somebody, not that because the person has attacked you, but because you feel the person will attack you in the future. Yes, that's what they call preemptive killing. So they kill terrorists, not because the person has attacked them, but because they have a feeling that that person will attack them in the future. But if you do it, America will sanction you and they will deal with you. But they do it on a daily basis. And that was why I said they believe that there is one rule for America and another rule for the rest of the world till today. And when you're trying to complain, they say, we are exceptional. We are not an American. We are American. You know, they have this messianic and biblical vision about America. They see themselves as the world's policeman, that it is their destiny to lead. You know, that thing has been creating problem in Nigeria, that they said this particular tribe, I'm not mentioning any tribe, that believes that it is its own right to rule Nigeria. Others are meant to follow. And then we have that thing that will say it every day. They believe it's their own right to rule. Yeah, good, you use that word. When you use the word born to rule, that means that those particular people are exceptional. So if you are born to rule, that means others are born to serve. That is exactly America's thinking. That is the exceptionalism. America first, others second. They don't care, you now arrange the others. You can be third or fourth of it. It's your business. But the important thing is America has to be first. And it has been that way from the beginning of the creation of the United States in the 16th century when they rebelled against Britain. You know, Britain colonized them. In fact, they believed they were even better than Britain with their exceptionalism. In other words, before they became a superpower was when they had actually started exhibiting that thing. That was why they never allowed monarchy from the beginning. That no man has the right to rule them at all. I mean, you can't rule a ruler. A ruler is meant to rule others. And that exceptionalism is what they are still practicing till today. I will explain with the other three concepts I'll give you, then I'll end my lecture. So you can now understand why the Americans are arrogant and they believe that they are on top of the world. Nuclear weapon was created by them. Others have nuclear, but America is the only country in the world that has actually used that to destroy states till today. And they justify it and they're happy with it. They've done it. They've destroyed Japan. But then they are now saying nobody in the world has the right to destroy another country with nuclear weapons. That was why I said one rule for America, then another rule for... My point is they believe that exceptional. That is why if an American citizen commits murder in Nigeria, you can't try him in Nigeria. Never. No, there is what they call the Treaty of Extraterritoriality. An American citizen can only be tried under American law. So when he has committed the crime in Nigeria, take him to America, they will jail him, not in... Because they are exceptional. It's only... But, Auntie, you didn't hear what I've been shouting ever since, that they have one rule for them, and they said they have another rule for those of you that love America, you think is the beacon of hope, is the justice, whatever rubbish that you people think now. That is the job of their foreign policy. That is the job the foreign police... Sorry. Yes, sir. Is it? Born to Russia. Russia that are threatening that anybody that catch them would use a nuclear bomb. America did not say they will shoot anybody who complied. There are countries that Russia cannot go to till now. Russia display. I've forgotten when they said that they've indicted Russia. The man was now using Zoom to do meeting. That he could not travel. Even when he was meant to come to South Africa, that people were now saying he will come, he won't come, he will come, he won't come. Before the man could travel to any country at all, he must have given that assurance that they won't arrest him. Think it's that easy? It's only America you can't try that nonsense with. See, part of the reason why the League of Nations collapsed. League of Nations was the one before the UNO. I don't know if you are aware. America created the League of Nations. I don't know if you are aware still. She created the League of Nations, and yet she refused to join the League of Nations. That she cannot be binded by the rules and regulation of that League of Nations. It's a big boy. She created the League of Nations and pulled out of that League of Nations. You know what she said? Part of the right situation, she said, oh, okay, this association, okay, when you people now start fighting now, since I'm a member of your association, I'll now have to, I'm not interested. If people join, kill yourself, I'll be outside. And when you need somebody to separate you, I'll come in and separate you. So whatever you do within that your organization is your headache. Because they are exceptional. Exactly. They saw themselves as being unique. To use that man's word, they say God's own people. Everything about them is God, God, God. So in other words, other countries are Satan, Satan, devil, 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 devil. They build their nation around an idea, that exceptionalism. American citizen is unique. You can't rough and do them anyhow. Can't touch them anyhow. That is how they see themselves, and it's the same thing they've transferred to that the passports, that international passport. It's as if it's an extension of American identity that they are ready to kill for. If you want to annoy America, just burn their flag and put it on TikTok. You become persona non grata forever. You can't even near that country. That was what Iran used to do back then. They annoy them by burning their flag, or they put the flag on the floor and they match it and they post it on sale. You send the message. America get angry when they see that you can't just talk their own die. What we are saying is foreign policy that America is using is what is available to Nigeria, but we are not skillful in deploying it. We should have crafted something about Nigerians now, supernatural beings. Every Nigerian is a supernatural being, so they respect you that you are spirit or gods, nations of gods. I don't know, it's an idea, just to tell them that you are also exceptional. Is it not what you tell people, how you carry yourself, that's how they treat you? That's exactly how they treat you. And again, and this is where we get it wrong in Africa and Nigeria. You expect the rich to help the poor to rise. No. Okay, you reacted to, yes, because you are angry that, no. You don't expect the rich to help the poor to rise now. No. You are the one that will, yes. That is why they said all these aids that we are looking for will kill any economy. The one giving you the money wouldn't want it to be. No, it's not possible. It is not possible at all. So, exceptionalism. Now, there are three things that America has been using inside that. Now, there's three things that America has actually been using in that exceptionalism that's making its foreign policy effective. 1, exemplarism. Perfect example, exemplarism. 2, expansionism. 3, exceptionalism. Thieves. Exemplarism. Exception. I think it's just a tongue twister. You are exempt. Exemption. Expansionism. Exemplarism. Then exceptionalism. You are exempted. You are not part of. You are removed from. Over the years, that has been the linchpin of America's foreign policy. Exemplarism. What they are saying, to break it down in simple Yoruba language, is simply that, America is meant to be the example. Izuchukwu leads, so that others follow. America is the perfect example, so it can never be wrong. It is what they do that is right. That is why they are telling everybody that democracy is the best, and you must become a democratic state. Exemplarism. We lead, others follow. Everything, we are unique. We know best. We know better. Keep quiet. IMF is good for you. World Bank is good for you. Austerity is good for you. Remove subsidy. You have a question. So we need exemplary, perfect example of say America turned that into a weapon. Yeah, that was how bad that they turned that thing to a weapon. They refused to give guns to Jonathan back then because it didn't allow them to have within the Nigerian constitution. So that was why Jonathan had to turn to Russia. So it's a life and death issue. I say skill. It's foreign policy. You cannot say America is trying to use that as an exemplar. I'm telling you something is good. You're saying it's not. That is against the culture. Now, the thing is also entering Christianity. That was why African churches are saying they are breaking away from that of Britain. I don't know if you are aware. When they said homosexual priest can do, that can. So exemplar. And they are the example. That means if you are the one setting the example, you are not bounded by any rules and regulations. You are the one setting it now. Whatever you say is good. Whatever you do is right. I don't know, 80s, 90s, there was nothing like pizza or shawarma in Nigeria now. Daddies can confirm. That thing was just strange. Our own shawarma was beans, bread, open the middle, all those soft knife, put the thing, close it. close the thing, then you enjoy your but suddenly they now said that is the in thing. So pizza, all those stuff, but we used to have guguru before they started calling it popcorn. We used to have what they call matinees every homes back then. You watch film normal, LTV8, Channel 5, Channel 10. But they now said you can't watch a film without eating popcorn. I've forgotten. Even in your houses now, you have to put popcorn to people. Okay, so chill. Okay, okay, that's what they call it now. Now, my point is, those are things you picked from them. They are the one giving that thing. They are the exemplars. Everything they do is good. That is foreign policy. When they created Coca-Cola now, is it to benefit? It was a multinational conglomerate. They were making money. Coke diplomacy. Yes. They were making money from it. If you know what Coca-Cola had done to Nigeria, I'm not talking about health-wise, how they kill other soda local industries. Wow. They now change their mentality. Your party back then was not complete without Coca-Cola. If you are taking Gold Spot, you are poor. If you are taking Limca, you are poor. Yes, Coca-Cola is status thing, like iPhone now. They cook your rice, the meat, then you are smiling. It has to be cook. It can't be. There are all those proper things. It just has to be that original cook. That is how effective their foreign policy is. As an example, that was why under Nigeria, Obasanjo was trying to force us to embrace made in Nigeria goods, made in Nigeria this, made in Nigeria. Obasanjo passed the policy then that tried to stop us from eating pomo. People got angry that the pomo we are eating money. It should be turned to leather. Then we sell it to foreigners. People now say, no, we cannot do it. But my great grandfather fed pomo. My father, God, they traded on pomo. It's me. I will train my children on the same pomo. You're not saying we should stop eating pomo. That pomo is money. Example, branding, that thing. So you use foreign policy to push it. Nigerians are exceptional. Nigerians don't ever travel out of their country. Nigerians don't ever Japan now. Nigerians always die in Nigeria. I'm just saying. I know that is not true. I'm just saying. Israel is undergoing war presently. You are aware now. Have you ever seen Israelis saying they are Japanese? No. That thing is strange. Never. You don't see them emigrating at all. They won't. There is a way they've attached their destiny to that place. Nigeria will just say we'll leave. When the thing cools down, we'll come back. Israelis will stay, people that have traveled there, they said their waiters will be serving teas and direct with guns at hand. Yes. Students carry guns now. Is the state the kind of, they are living their normal life. But you won't hear them say they are trying to rush to the border to leave their country. I know one day we'll have that spirit in Nigeria. Now, wow. Now, exemplary, that's the first one. Two, expansionism. Yes, when I say expansionism, probably you are thinking that they have to expand. No. What they are saying here is that they have to spread their cultural value, which is what I've been. Yes, they have to spread their cultural value. So they have to spread. Yes. Now, it simply means that they are exempted from all international obligations, all international rules and regulations. Americans are exempted from them. That is why till today they never allow America to become a member of ICJ. You can't try them with ICJ, International Court of Justice. You know what America told them when they wanted to sign the treaty? America said, if I commit a crime, you won't try any of my citizens. Those ones now said, we don't understand. When you sign, automatically we can try the other person. They tried Nigeria. They tried Russia, remember. America now said, no, you don't have the right to. If I commit any crime, you bring the culprit to America, I will judge that. They also said, no, don't bother, don't sign, we don't want you. They are not part of it. ICJ can never try. They can never. In fact, when Benzauda, that woman then, that was their main prosecutor, said she was coming to America to pick one American soldier, I think it was Trump. Trump said, Toba Wale will jail you. we are not saying you should not come, but the way you enter like this, you are going to jail straight. Yeah, why would you try? They are gods. Why would you try them? Who are you? They make the law. The law you are using, they make that. Now, in 1997, they signed the Kyoto Agreement to reduce climate mitigation, climate wahala, to reduce the impact of climate change. Every industrialized country in the world signed. America did not sign. Like, if it is the heat that will kill you, let it kill you people. I'm not interested in that signing. And nobody could. They are essential. That is it now. That is why they call it for. That is why I said the skill. That is why I've given you the answer. So you too can make your country better. It's your fault that your country is not that okay. It is not America's fault. And it is not America's business to make your country better for you. It is not Dangote's business to come and lift your family out of poverty. The man is a businessman. A businessman makes profit. If it benefits you in the process, no problem. But then you should not be complaining that how can he be the richest and we are so. That is your headache now. So they didn't say that. There are other agreements too. There's what they call the ABM Treaty. They didn't sign at all. Anti-ballistic missiles treaty that would have made the world a safer, better place from nuclear weapons. Others signed. Russia signed. America didn't sign. Say like. It's people's business. Anything you want to sign, you sign. But if you attack me or I feel like attacking them, I will attack you. It's you people that want to sign agreement. I'm not saying you should not sign the agreement. There are others that are stomach turning agreement that they didn't sign or that they signed and they pulled out of later when they just got tired. Trump did a lot of that madness now. The man was just crashing agreement when he became president. He was just saying the man that signed it, the president there was stupid. Just said, I know good. He didn't even bother notifying the state. He just said I pushed myself out of the agreement. We are exempted. We can't live under the same rules and regulation now. I mean, how can Nigeria and America be signing agreement? You are saying the same thing that will hold Nigeria will hold America. That Nigeria goes to borrow money every time. Does that make sense? See, foreign policy skill, and they use that foreign policy to almost kill the Chinese economy. My point is they try to use their foreign. You didn't even listen to what America did say. America said they will not allow their technology to go into China. No problem. You know what they now did? Foreign policy is good though. They now use their foreign policy to threaten other states from selling technology to China. Unbelievable. As powerful as Britain, it's a useless country. They threaten Britain. Yes, Britain, Canada, all those powerful, down to Russia. They've sanctioned Russia. Russia even depends sometimes on American technology. The key technology that drives all those gadget things, you get them from America because they spend enough money on research and development. Chinese are good at copying. They are efficient. American can take 10 years to produce one. China will produce 50 within 2 days. So that was what America was trying to block, to slow down the progress. And America is in trouble with China. You see, this is the problem. That is why you can't do without China. Labor is cheaper in China. You make money when you produce those things in China. Apple, they produce that in China. I hope you are aware. So when they produce the thing now, China will steal the technology and build their own version and name it something else. So that was not affecting America. In fact, Samsung still they produce in China. They are all the electric vehicles. They produce Tesla. He produced the thing in China. They only bring it back to America and label it made in America. All of them, because it's cheaper. They make more money when they produce in China. So China is now a problem for America. So to now slow down China, to check China, America now use foreign policy. Now that you people, you are thieves. You are stealing our technology. We'll ban you from having access to her. So they now realize that Britain, France, and others could sell. They just turn to Britain and France. Come, anything you want to sell to China that contains American patent or technology, if you sell, you'll be in trouble. That's why they could not sell to China. Foreign policy, skill. Exactly. It's still the same foreign policy that they are using. You see, foreign policy is something you use without shooting anybody, but you get things done. And you don't even have to tell them. You just get things done. So America exempted themselves from every rules that would have abided others, that would have stopped others from doing what they are doing. They just said, no, we are not there. I think it was 2 years ago that the wife of an American diplomat killed one boy riding his bicycle in Britain. I think she took one way, she just mowed the guy down and he died now. Britain, not even Nigeria, within 24 hours, they took the wife and the diplomat out of Britain straight to America. Britain complained, lamented. They said, the president is dead is dead. How do we go? What is the way forward? Britain said no. They have to. America said, why are you talking like that? You're a small boy. I said, what's the way forward? He's in America now. And you don't expect us to bring him back to you. Anything you want him to tell us, we'll do it here. I said, that is why they are exceptional. If they can do that to Britain, their best friend. You just want to look for one. They can't try. So with the theory of extraterritoriality, which is what you call exemption now, that means they have a different rules that are applicable to the Americans, yes, and the one that's also applicable to the world. Even if they sign an agreement now, and tomorrow they see that the agreement is no longer favorable, they will pull out without any ceremony. It's just that simple. Unlike the one we tell you, you give 3 months before you leave your place of work, then you give all those. No, Trump pulled out immediately and nothing happened. So that is why America's foreign policy is one of the most powerful. And America is a superpower within the international political system. Nigeria can do it if you get our acts together. So you have a nice